So, Mustafa, are you going to tell her what you told me about black people?
What did he say about black people?
So, he told me that I was a monkey. And he told me also that I'm a slave. And he told me that the Bible is racist because it uses the N-word. And he called me a Uncle Tom. So, that was only over there. And I'm just waiting to see how he can have that conversation and then come over to you as well.
So you called you a monkey?
I haven't said anything so far. I haven't interrupted him so far either.
It's been filmed. You have
Yeah. Sorry?
I don't know if you remember me.
I've only met you once before, if you recall.
Yeah, no, it's been more than once.
Move aside.
I've only been down here, well, once. Do you remember my name by any chance? Okay, so, my name's David. No worries.
I'm sure I told you the last time as well. I'm happy for everyone to be here. Everyone should be here.
Likewise.
Their message.
Absolutely. Agreed.
But what we don't want is we don't want people
Yep.
engaging with each other.
I'm over here.
I may have
Yeah.
accused it some satanic.
Yeah.
Everyone to do your own.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm over here.
He's trying to incite hatred against Islam. I'm Jewish
Okay,
myself,
awesome.
so I'm impartial. He's trying to
be the
incite
slammer for a
hatred
day?
against
Yeah.
Islam. He keeps calling this gentleman a caveman.
Don't worry,
which is
Christian
highly
Concern will back our
disrespectful.
bills.
He has Muslim Islamic attire. I think that's actually
Okay,
disgusting.
wait, no, hold on. That's fine. I can see my guests afterwards.
Attack this gentleman here because I saw it.
Okay.
And now I was having a pleasant
What did Jesus say?
No, hold on.
The world
We're
hates
having a
you.
conversation and he's come to
what we
incite
do is,
hatred.
if you go
As is this
Stands
So
over.
we were actually set up over there. I can actually, I can tell you,
They were never here.
I can-
We've never seen them. We're here every
so officer, when you're ready, I'll tell you my part. When you're ready.
so provocative.
When you're ready.
They are right next to us, and they are coming in front of our
Wow, the
store and
victimization's
speaking to
No,
us.
it's fine, it's fine.
They're not letting us talk to anyone.
Okay.
They're stopping us from doing this.
Yes, you're enjoying yourself. I
They're
know.
showing
Islam is
people
spreading.
specific scriptures of the Quran.
What does Jesus say?
No, hold on.
That
We'll go after. We'll go after.
Not Muslim is disgusting, and they're purposely doing that.
We'll go after.
To incite hatred. As I said, I'm Jewish myself, so I'm not here to defend them or anything. I'm just being impartial. But I saw
Jewish pygmy.
like the physical attack, and for me that's an assault.
Okay.
I'll be very honest with you.
All right.
when something needs to be done.
It's an
I mean,
assault.
ask them to move along.
These gentlemen.
Officer, I'm going to let bygones be bygones. I don't want to.
They're peaceful.
I know you guys are here every single day. That's it. I've had loads of videos with that guy over there, so I know what you guys do. So if you guys go back, I'll have a conversation with this guy and hopefully you guys need to move aside. Thank you.
By the way, I can show you where he calls you those things. So just be careful. That's it.
If I can
So-
speak to both of you just a little bit first.
Absolutely.
If you don't mind, just come over
Yep,
here and have
yep.
a conversation.
Let's have a conversation. I understand generally there's majority rules, but that's fine. Okay. So,
If you want to tell me what
absolutely. So, officer, if you'd like to see video, I can show it to you. Effectively, I have no reason to fight. I don't do it. I go to Speaker's Corner, for example, and I don't fight there either. So, effectively, what happens today is that we are talking with a gentleman over there, particularly our big handsome friend, basically attacks me. He dives at me, wants to push me. Now, what I do is I don't throw punches, I don't throw kicks. I just grab him and hang on to him so he can't throw any punches or kicks at me. Then every single gentleman that you see over here gets involved. They're grabbing my neck, grabbing my face. Officer, if you want to see video, I can show it to you. It's not an issue.
And then subsequently afterwards, whilst that was happening, I had initially came in. So we had been over there. We set up our stand first.
And I can prove this to you. I can go reach out to Barry, who's in that yellow room, and he told me to move forward before they got here. So I had that evidence
So
for
we
you.
established a stand first. One of their organisers, or preachers, whatever, came up to us, asked us a question about the DT price. I then subsequently, after some recording, may I ask you a question in your stand? And then one of the put them out there for any clarification. Actually said go up to one of our higher ups, one of our more learned customers. I was like, fine. And then I asked one question about abortion in Islam. She's not lying.
Yeah. So they have to move because we were there first. And I can prove that to you by talking with Barry.
I
So they have to move. No, but they don't own the roads there.
I know.
So
I'm just saying, can we be grown-ups about this and set up?
yeah, so I say if they want to be grown-ups, there's more of them so they can move, is what I say. Just to wrap everything up. So effectively, again, I have no interest in fighting. I don't throw punches, I don't throw kicks. You can't find me doing that anywhere. So effectively, if simply talking to him is some kind of act of violence, I don't believe it is. If anyone will get violence, it's them, and I can show it to you if you want to see on video.
So
yeah.
For that our own safety.
Well, no, it's okay. Yeah. What I'll say is I have no issue with. I'm not here to talk about two-tier policing or X, Y, and Z. I'm simply here to say that if I'm talking to him and there is no fighting, you people can watch. I am not inciting violence or fighting.
Well, what we don't want is any sort of so just so you guys are more familiar with this little.
Sure.
Obviously, we want everyone to come do their own thing, and we're happy as long as no sort of breach of the peace happens.
Absolutely.
Usually, what happens is the Islamic stands. They do a stand on this side. Christians who have been here.
We were here first.
So
no.
I'm not with those Christians, but yeah.
I know what you say, but usually they do it on that side. That way, they have a clear boundary and they make sure they don't get involved in each other. They're both preaching, doing their own thing. Without any sort of
Agreed.
What we want that's constantly is each of you do your own thing.
Agreed.
Don't engage each other's group. If they're interviewing someone, let them interview them, have a conversation.
Okay.
Once they finish that conversation, then you can go have a chat with them.
Okay.
You can give your point of view once they're done with that point of view. If you then go, we don't want you guys.
Understood.
Because that's where the breach of peace is coming, because they're thinking you're trying to create conflict by having this engagement.
Understood.
They don't want an argument. I'm sure you guys don't want an argument. This is not Speaker's Corner. We just you guys are here to give out your leaflets. So if and this is all I want.
Okay.
I know you guys set up your stand first. I'm not going to tell you guys to move your stand or do whatever. But if you can have a clear boundary and you guys stay on that side and let them do their thing on this side without getting involved with each other, I think that's going to be
Can we just clarify that
sorry.
for example, in a situation where we do talk to them, and it's not in...
Don't talk to them.
Well, we're not planning to, but I just want to make this clear. They can't accuse us, for example, if we did to engage them, of harassment, for example, or provocating them. Because on recording, it is that as soon as Mustafa joins the conversation, he says to David, you are a disgrace to your race, you're gay, you start saying homophobic and racist remarks to us.
And we can show this to you on video, by the way, always.
So
we have evidence.
I just want to clarify, if they say we're provoking them, I just want to say under the pretenses that we are simply engaging with their religion, asking questions, not under any hate crime, just simply talking to them. That's not us provoking them, and that's not hate speech, correct?
Regardless of whatever point you guys are trying to make, what I'm trying to say is
I understand.
we just want to peace.
Okay.
Don't engage with them, ignore them. They're not going to engage with you.
Okay.
I'm going to give them the same advice, which is not to engage. Whatever message that you have that you want to spread it to the members of the public. They're here to spread their message. They will spread their message. You can spread your message. Don't engage with each other. I'm going to give them the same exact what I've told you, not to engage with you guys, and they won't engage with you. And I hope you can do the same.
Okay. In response,
what
I would say is, unless there is some sort of crime related to speaking with them, then I can back away. However, if there isn't, I have no issue engaging them. And if trouble begins or there's evidence of me provoking or kicking one of them or hitting one of them, then please arrest me.
And also, I just want to clarify, we have intentions, for example, with questioning Christians, which may looking about observing, be convinced to join Islam. We would obviously talk to them and engage to the person in question. So our intentions is simply to preach the gospel, and if by necessity that means engaging with these men or engaging with the people they're talking to, I don't think that's related to any crime at hand.
Yeah, as long as I'm not being hateful, saying any racial slurs, sexist slurs,
Which they all have done, by the way.
If I'm saying any of those things, then please call me up on it. And we have videos like we see.
Like I said, I'm going to advise you guys the same thing, and I hope you can respect what I'm saying, and just like keep to your. And
Well,
tell these guys to give. Obviously, I appreciate you saying
completely hear what
that
you're
you want to,
saying.
like, for example, you want to speak to that lady.
Sure.
Cool. Wait for them to be done, and then you can have a.
But if
conversation
it's
with
by
them.
necessity,
That's the advice. That's the advice. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It could be that you don't like their whatever they're saying, but just wait till they're done and then you do your thing.
Okay.
And it's the same way. If you guys go speak to someone, I want to tell them as well, like not to engage them whilst you're speaking to them, and wait for you to be done and then speak to you.
May I just ask one favor in return? Both of us can't get physical. Neither of us can.
Of course. And we'll be here.
And if we do, then please
So
put the cuffs on me and take me away.
What I'm going to do is there are CCTV in this area.
I can see on playback.
From this point onwards, I'm going to have CCTV observe this area. If any sort of conflict does happen,
with me.
We'll be able to come and we'll be able to resolve.
My name's
Whatever's happened so far, we'll leave it as it is. Obviously, you've got whatever. If you do want to make an allegation, you can make it at some point.
No, we'll only do it if they try to.
So
because we know we're right.
What's happened thus far as it is, we'll monitor what's happened, and I'm sure we'll be able to sort something out.
Well, peace be with you, bro. Thanks for intervening.
I'm going to have the same
handshake.
conversation with them, and hopefully we'll
Thanks,
come to a
officer.
resolution.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for your service.
Thanks, officer.
Thanks for your service. Peace be with you.
Have a great day.